Jonathan Jackson hints at possible storyline for Lucky Spencer's return. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers note that fans are excited about Lucky Spencer returning to the land of Port Charles. The announcement was made last week, and viewers have been buzzing on social media since. How will Lucky re-enter storylines? Jonathan Jackson recently speculated, along with Steve Burton, Jason Morgan, and Bradford Anderson, Damian Spinelli, on the Daily Drama podcast last week. General Hospital spoilers. Will Laura Collins and Lucky Spencer remain a family of two? GH spoilers remind fans that with Lulu Spencer, last played by M. Rylan, in a coma, and Nicholas Cassadine, Adam Huss, in prison, will they somehow be incorporated into Lucky's return? Could either character return to the canvas too, after the fact? Laura Collins, Ginny Francis, is sure to welcome her son back with open arms, especially in light of not having any of her other children around. This was brought up during the podcast Jackson participated in. He notes that he has a lot of catching up to with all of that. Anderson also pointed out that Lucky has been away for so long, so it'll be hard for fans to say that his character would never do something, as we all don't quite know where Lucky's head is at after being away for about a decade. There was also a question asked about whether or not Jackson's music would be added to storylines, where Jonathan states, "I would be open to it, for sure." Will his return be wrapped in mystery? GH spoilers reveal that Jason returned in a very mysterious way after being away for 2+ years. It took weeks for fans to realize that the FBI blackmailed him into becoming an informant. And it was all in an effort to keep Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, out of prison for RICO charges. Will Lucky's comeback to Port Charles unravel in the same way, or will someone beckon him back based on an explosive turn of events? Fans will have to tune in to find out. General Hospital spoilers. Will Lucky bring home a new woman? Returns engaged or married? General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, is returning to the show later this summer. So fans are certainly excited to see him again after all these years. Of course, we have to consider whether Lucky will come back alone or perhaps with someone he met off screen. Will Lucky bring home a new woman when the time comes? Could Lucky be engaged or even married by now? GH writers are keeping a tight lid on the details of Lucky's comeback, so the door's still wide open for speculation. It's possible Lucky's engagement or marriage announcement could be part of why he returns. That'd be an easy way to introduce a new female character and shake up the canvas even more. Lucky must have gotten lonely in his travels, so maybe he met someone special who'll ultimately become a Port Charles resident when they move home together. If that's the case, Lucky's fiancée or wife could find herself facing plenty of questions about their romance. Laura Collins, Ginny Francis, would surely try to give the new lady in Lucky's life a warm welcome, but would she approve? There's also the potential for Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, to dislike Lucky's new main squeeze, and Aidan Weber, Tristan Riggs, may not like his stepmom or stepmom-to-be either. If the show wanted to offer a truly messy twist, then Lucky could have a love interest who's connected to someone else on canvas. It could be revealed that Lucky's new woman secretly cheated on him with Jason Morgan while he was undercover as Alan Jacobs. Regardless, it'll be interesting if Lucky has a fiancée, wife, or at least a girlfriend on his arm when he returns. Perhaps Lucky has fallen head over heels for someone who'll join the action and could possibly have a hidden agenda. Our predictions hint that Lucky will have plenty to share about his time away, so we'll bring you updates on the news he'll deliver following his homecoming. General Hospital spoilers say Lucky could face an interesting adjustment period as he tries to get used to life in Port Charles again, so stay tuned. Ginny Francis thrilled about Jonathan Jackson's return to General Hospital. Longtime fans of General Hospital were thrilled to learn that Daytime Emmy winner Jonathan Jackson is set to return to the show this summer. Equally excited is Ginny Francis, who plays his on-screen mother, Laura Collins. Jackson's return to Port Charles marks nearly a decade since he last appeared on the show, and Francis couldn't be happier about the reunion. Francis, who rarely posts on social media, took to Twitter/X about a week after the news broke to share her excitement. In response to a video message from Jackson, where he expressed his eagerness to see her, Francis wrote, "Dear sweet Jonathan Jackson, this show is so lucky to have you back. I am overjoyed. Can't wait to work with you again." Jackson first joined the cast of General Hospital in 1993 at the tender age of 11, playing Lucky Spencer, the son of daytime royalty Luke and Laura Spencer. His debut was not only his first professional acting gig, but also marked Francis' return to the soap after a 9-year hiatus. Jackson quickly proved his talent, holding his own alongside Francis and soap legend Anthony Geary, ex-Luke. Over the years, he won 5 Daytime Emmy Awards and received 4 additional nominations for his work on the show. Jackson's original run on General Hospital lasted until 1999. He returned a decade later for a second stint from 2009 to 2011, during which Lucky left town to live in Ireland. In July 2015, Jackson made a brief return as part of Geary's final storyline before his retirement. In that storyline, Lucky was kidnapped by Luke's rival, Frank Smith, and his parents had to team up to rescue him. Since then, Lucky has been mentioned occasionally by both Laura and Liz, the mother of his sons. With Jackson's return expected to be a lengthy run, fans are hopeful that Lucky will get ample screen time with Laura, Liz, his sons, and other friends and family members. Jackson's first air date has not yet been announced, but fans are eagerly awaiting updates. The excitement surrounding his return is palpable.